Don Lemon denied CNN was ever liberal during an interview with Stephen Colbert. And I can't believe he had the audacity to make this statement. Like everyone knows. I mean, even leftists knows that CNN is liberal. I mean, they can't deny that. But before we get started, go ahead and hit that like button, share this out so we can get this information out there. Subscribe if you're not already a subscriber, and hit that alarm bell so you know when I'm putting out new stuff. Now, when you hit that alarm bell, press it again. That would change it from personal to all. That way, you get all notifications from when I'm putting out stuff. Also, check out my link tree in the description. It has a link to my Patreon where I talk about things I can't talk about here. And there's also a link to my Instagram, so check that out as well. All right, let's talk about this news. During an interview on the far left Stephen Colbert show, CNN's Lemon, or Don Lemon, but we call him Don Lemon, claimed that he doesn't think the network, which has viciously attacked conservatives for the past several years, quote, ever was liberal. Colbert reacts with understandable surprise and a hint of disbelief at the notion. I mean, it's incredible that he even made this statement. But let me pull it up so you guys can check it out for yourself. Here we go.
The word on the street is that you guys aren't allowed to be liberal anymore. Is that the case?
I don't think we ever were liberal.
What?
Yes, I don't think we ever were
That's
liberal.
not me saying that. That's the people out there saying that he's not letting you be liberal anymore.
Well, listen, I think what Chris is saying is that he wants Republicans, sensible Republicans. He wants us to hold people to account, but he wants people to come on and feel comfortable with coming on and talking on CNN.
Incredible, right? Like he actually, it's no way that he actually believes any of that. He knows that they're liberal, but while it's true that the term liberal, in the traditional sense, has barely applied to the political left in the U.S. for decades, it's doubtful that Don Lemon is playing word games or semantics. When he uses the descriptive, he is referring to progressive ideology and to claim CNN was never a progressive echo chamber and propaganda machine. It's truly jumping the shark. I mean, everyone knows that. I mean, look at everything that's going on. Look how they treated Donald Trump. I don't think they ever said anything positive about him. And this is the same network that consistently pushed the debunk Russiagate narrative, claimed that Barack Obama wiretapping scandal at Trump Tower was a flat-out lie, and we all know that's true, and asserted that BLM protests were, quote, fiery but mostly peaceful. Remember that the reporter was saying they're mostly peaceful here. And it was a blaze. A business was set ablaze in the background. Like these people are crazy, and they spent a considerable amount of energy attempting to demonize Kyle Rittenhouse's act of self-defense for political reasons, and was a primary attack dog against American citizens that stood against the lockdowns and mandates and stuff. This is nothing centrist. There's nothing centrist at all about CNN. I mean, they went full tilt left, and Lemon's attempt to shift the narrative, though absurd and a form of gaslight, no doubt, is more confirmation that the new CNN leadership and new ownership is indeed seeking to clean up the failing news outlet's image as a partisan spin machine, and at least give the appearance of objectivity. Lemon is merely trying to keep his job, and I'm surprised he's still on there. I'm surprised, but I think they gotta kind of keep him, because if they fire him, they'd be like, oh, it's because he's a black gay man. That's why they got rid of him. So they gotta keep him, even though no one's really watching for him. But CNN has recently suffered one of the worst declines in viewership numbers and profits in the company's history, along with the cancellation of its CNN Plus streaming service after only a few weeks due to lack of public interest. I mean, that was embarrassing, super embarrassing for them to start that. And when they came out with the app, I might have did a video on it. I'm not sure, but I know I said somewhere that like who would pay for this service? No one is gonna pay for this service, and sure enough, no one paid for that service. And Lemon was recently booted from his primetime show, Dawn Lemon Tonight, and was moved to the New Day morning show with two other co-anchors, a change which he called a promotion, a more gaslighting. He know that wasn't a promotion; it was a demotion. He know that how you go from having your own show to having to have co-hosts. That's not that's not an upgrade at all. But let me know what you think about this. Leave your comments down below. Like, share, and subscribe, and check out democrepublics.com for the latest in news. Until next time, peace.